But most of all, I'm going to miss my mom and dad, who love me very much.
When is he leaving?
Hey, good afternoon. Hey, good afternoon, Mahayang hapon, everybody. This is Ned over at My Philippine Dreams, N to the E to the D, over at MPD, coming at you from an undisclosed location in Central Florida. Yep, it's only like 2 more days, and I'm heading back to the Philippines. All right, this video, this short, concise, hopefully video, is going to be on things I'm not going to miss about the United States. This video is a complement to another video I did, things I'm going to miss about the United States. And you'll see that the things I'm going to miss about the United States, it's a very long video, and there's a lot of points that I'm going to make, things that I'm going to miss, because there's a lot to appreciate, and there's a lot to be grateful for in the United States. I mean, when you look back at it, the chances of being born a white male to a middle to upper class family in a first world country like the United States, I think it's like a 0.6 or 0.5% chance that that's going to happen. So that's something that I'm always very grateful for, and that's something that I'll always appreciate. Some people have asked me in the past, they're like, Ned, do you ever feel like you're going to renounce your U.S. citizenship? No, hell no. I would never, ever, ever renounce my American citizenship. But the topic of this video is things I'm not going to miss about the United States. So let's get right into it. I also hope everybody's appreciating my new hat, because I'm very proud of this hat. All right, the first thing I'm not going to miss about the United States, and I noticed this as soon as I got off the plane, is people moving really fast. Americans are quick, and the closer you are to a bigger city, and this has actually been scientifically proven, the more steps you take per minute. So people are moving really fast. I'm coming from the Philippines, a country where, you know, people kind of go slow. They got the Bahala Na thing going. Everything's like Hakuna Matata. It's really weird as soon as I stepped off the plane at JFK, seeing everybody moving so quickly. Everybody's in a rush. Everybody seems preoccupied. Everybody seems a little stressed out. And what's weird is, or ironic, is I'm staying right now, I'm at my parents' house, and they're at this huge retirement complex. It's like a city of retirement stuff. And it's really nice. It's really clean. But even here, people seem preoccupied and in a rush. They're in their golf carts and they're moving really fast. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm not going to miss about the United States, is people moving really fast. The second thing I'm not going to miss is the drug problem that they seem to have in the United States right now. Now, that was my field. Back in the day, I was an LADC1. I was a certified alcohol and drug addictions counselor. That's what I did. I ran recovery programs. So I know a little bit about this, and seeing people, you know, strung out. Meth seems to be a big thing around here in Florida. And when, you know, someone's on meth, it's kind of easy to tell if they're on meth or not. And I've seen that. Matter of fact, we were out at McDonald's one time, me and my folks, and this couple was, you know, tweaking out over in the corner. And that was meth. And it's tough to see. The opioid crisis is horrific in the United States right now. A buddy of mine, Reynard, he's actually running a bunch of programs in Ohio and Florida, and he's dealing with this stuff every day. One of the hardest things about being an addictions counselor is the failure. When your clients fail, it's not that they relapse. Sometimes it's that they die, and that's hard to see. Another thing I'm not going to miss about America, and this is going to make me sound really judgmental and really arrogant, more arrogant than I usually sound, is Walmart people. Yes, I've been to Walmart many times since I've been in the United States, and I love Walmart, but the Walmart people, they are there, they are well, and they are strange. They're weird. The clothes, just the clothing that they wear. And I actually caught this on video by mistake, and you'll see that in one of my upcoming videos, things I will miss about the United States when I talk about Walmart. And actually, I'll try to append it to this video that I'm doing right now. But the Walmart people, it's kind of like Dawn of the Dead. And again, I sound very judgmental saying this, but I was running out of things to miss about the United States, so I sort of made this one up. I don't really have anything against the Walmart people. I think it's an integral part of American culture, but I just needed to talk about something, so I threw Walmart people in there. Another thing I'm not going to miss about the United States is in the Philippines, strangers are pretty friendly. They're open, they're approachable. And if you're not going to approach them, they're definitely going to approach you. They'll be asking questions about your family. Are you married? How many kids you have? Where do you live? All that stuff. Here in the United States, they don't do that. And if you go to somebody and you approach them like that and you start asking a bunch of questions, you're probably going to get punched in the nose. So that's something that I'm not going to miss about the United States. Is not the unfriendliness, it's just that everybody's so reserved and again, so preoccupied and rushing around trying to do whatever they're trying to do. And finally, the biggest thing I'm not going to miss about the United States is I don't have news in the Philippines. I don't have like CNN or Fox or MSNBC or anything like that. But from what I've seen, there seems to be a little bit of a culture war going on in the United States. A full-blown culture war with two basically distinct sides. Each side thinks that they're right. Each side thinks that they're righteous. Each side thinks that they have God on their side. And it's a matter of fact, today it was announced that there was a meeting in the White House, I guess, and one of the president's aides had mentioned something about John McCain not being important because he's dying or he's almost dead anyways. So that's all over the news today. But when we're talking about how uncouth or how bad it could get, I mean, it's getting worse and worse every day. There's more and more, revelations coming out. There's a whole bunch of dirty corruption going on. People with pay-to-play, AT&T, Novartis, Russian oligarchs. It's insane. Facebook released all the ads that the Russian trolls had purchased, and also Twitter released the same thing. And it's just gotten really bad. And everybody, the people on both sides are firmly entrenched. Even when, information comes out, they just don't believe it. They don't believe in PolitiFact. They don't believe in Snopes. They don't believe in Wikipedia. They basically believe in Breitbart, InfoWars, and stuff like that, which isn't the most reliable source of news nowadays. But anything else, they just consider fake news, and they'll just say it's on the internet, it's made up. I believe in what I believe, and you're not going to change my mind. And it's really sad, and it's really disturbing. And what's worse is I'm a liberal. You guys know this. I'm a Democrat. I'm a progressive. But John McCain, I have always respected John McCain. Even when he was running for president, I didn't have a bad word to say about him. The guy was captured, and he was held as a prisoner of war, and they offered, once they found out he was an admiral's son, they offered him early release. They said, you know what, we're going to make a gesture here to the United States, we're going to give you early release so you can go. And John McCain said, no, if my buddies, if my compatriots are not leaving, I'm staying here. So he stayed, I don't know, how many freaking years did he stay as a prisoner of war in Vietnam? And that place was nasty, the Hanoi Hilton, it was nasty, just horrible. So he made I'm not going to say the ultimate sacrifice, but the next step to the ultimate sacrifice. And for people to make disparaging comments about him, including this president of the United States that we have, to say he's not a hero because I like people that weren't captured, and the recent comments that were leaked out of this White House conference, it's disgusting. It's despicable. And again, when people are wondering how bad it's going to get, it hasn't got to the worst yet, but we're seeing some of it. Just the disregard they have for real patriotic Americans. And how anybody can talk about that, about John McCain, just disgusts me. Disgusts me. And finally, the last thing that I'm not going to miss about the United States is coconut oil. Every year I come back to the United States, there seems to be a different fad going on. This year, it's coconut oil. Every product you go down to the stores, it's got coconut oil this, coconut oil that. I live in the Philippines, there's a lot of coconut oil. I don't see any miraculous things occurring because of coconut oil. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm missing out. I don't know. But the final thing I'm not going to miss about the United States is coconut oil. Now, there are a lot of things I'm going to miss, and that's going to be in the next video. There's a whole bunch of things that I'm going to miss about the United States. Because again, I am very grateful and I appreciate the opportunity I have and I've been given merely based on where I was born. The geographic location on this great green and blue marble that's floating through space, and I was born in this certain area. So I was afforded a lot of opportunity that a lot of other people in other parts of the world were not afforded. So I am always grateful for that, and I am always appreciative for that. So this is Ned over at My Philippine Dreams. This has been a rambling video of things I'm not going to miss about the United States. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Peace. But most of all, I'm going to miss my mom and dad, who love me very much.